What's up? This is Yokati. How's it going? Just hanging in there, trying to get this done. Um, Wondering how you were doing. I'm doing pretty good. I've been trying to do whatever I can to be socially responsible, and just getting some baseball in still, which isn't very socially responsible. I'm still hanging out with friends. We are outside, which is good because being inside doesn't help with spreading the diseases that everyone is carrying. As you can see, I got all my hairs cut. I had Kyle Mahan shave it, who I'm sure you know from the other business class. But yeah, I lost a bet. I told him when when we got out of school that if we don't go back, then I'd let him shave my head. Another thing I found myself doing is I've started watching a bunch of movies, which is good. I need to get more cultured. I watched Gladiator yesterday, which is I know a classic, and I thought it was pretty good. I know you sent a long list of movies that you would recommend a while ago, so I'm trying to work on some of those movies, check them off. So, thank you. When I think social responsibility, I'm thinking doing what you need to, having personal space, uh, having good hygiene, making sure that you're doing what you need to do to help yourself and help other people in the community, and just doing what's right. Back in January, when everyone was sick, including me, I still came to school, which was not socially responsible of me. And I got an antibody test, and I tested positive for the corona antibodies. So I may have been a contributor to the passing of the virus in the school, but that's also kind of cool knowing that if I had it, then our school already went through it, and we did fine, and we only took one day off, and we didn't have anyone have any serious problems, and we got through it. So yeah, that's cool. A nice thing about people being socially responsible is they're going outside more. I live right next to a park, so I've seen a ton of people walking around in parks, and they're getting fresh air and they're getting outside, and it's been a nice when the weather's nice. It's been really easy for people to enjoy themselves and be able to get around and just have fun and get away from the idea of no school and people not having work. And the moon tonight was very cool. I went out to the mound in Miamisburg to check it out. A couple good ideas for maintaining your sanity. You can just go outside, go on a hike. You can read a book. You can shoot some hoops or go fishing. Make some food. I've cooked a couple times, which I don't usually get to do during the normal daily life, which is pretty cool. Learning some new stuff. Trying to throw some darts more. Learn to throw some darts. People have been putting their time to use by working out, finding ways to get active, and improving their healthy lifestyle. And that's my sister failing to do 10 jumping jacks in the background. With businesses trying to stay open, they have had to make changes to the way they run the business, such as Bill's. Bill's just opened back up, which I was very excited about. They made you wear masks inside, and at this point, every employee at businesses are forced to wear masks to make sure that they do not spread any germs, and making sure that they're doing what they need to be able to stay open. Some bad things about social responsibility is that people aren't following the guidelines that are set in place, and people are still going out and hanging out with friends and going over to their houses and not putting these new policies into their lives, and they're just going about their daily usual routines, and it's affecting people. and it's not good. Another bad thing about social responsibility is that it's causing people to have to stay home, and it's causing them to fight more with their family maybe, or get more in trouble with their family. And I'm not 100% sure, but I would assume that the divorce rates are increasing and relationships are ending because you have to spend more time with each other, or they're not able to spend any time with each other because they're not able to come together and they have to stay apart. Something people have been filling their time with is the use of alcohol and drinking, which isn't good because it's led to a rise in domestic violence, and obviously that's not good, and we should limit that as much as possible. And also drug use, because they're just trying to find a way to pass the time, and you're always saying, oh, don't juul, but you're right. In conclusion, I would say social responsibility is very important, especially at this time. We need to make sure that we're doing what we need to be able to get back to our normal lives as fast as we can.